Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another one of my chats. So today we are going to be chatting about acne. Acne or acne vulgaris is a chronic inflammation of the pilosebaceous unit. So in kind of normal everyday language, the sebaceous gland is an entire unit that has various components, and a particular component of that is inflamed. So when I say chronic, it's something that is either recurring or it happens over a long period of time. So now acne has 4 grades, and the severity increases with the grade. So grade 1 acne is your normal comedon, your blackhead, your whiteheads. Grade 2 is where the whiteheads and the blackheads are a bit larger. Grade 3 acne has the larger whiteheads and blackheads, and it also has papules and pustules. This is where we have a bit of inflammation and some redness and pus, basically. Right at the extreme, you have grade 4 acne. So all of the things I mentioned before, as well as your cysts and your nodules. So your nodule is quite painful and it extends deep kind of under the skin. You can feel it under the surface of your skin. It can go right through to the dermal layer, or even beyond that to the hypodermis, which is literally the last layer of the skin. And with the cyst, you've got like bacteria, it's clogged, oil, and it's infected with pus. It's the largest of them all. Okay, so those are the different grades of acne. So now let's talk about what causes acne. So I'm going to talk about the causes of acne, and then I'm going to talk about things that can aggravate your acne, or if you are acne prone, aggravate it. Okay, so in terms of causes of acne, we have the androgen hormone, which is the male hormone. So during puberty, or when puberty begins, the androgen hormone it starts to grow effectively, and so the sebaceous activity kind of ramps up a lot, and that is basically your explanation for teenage acne, you know. After that, we have another cause, which is hyperkeratinization. So this is when the natural process of the skin is that your cells, your keratinocytes, they move really from the deepermost layer of the epidermis, and they come through to the surface, and by the time they reach the surface of your skin, they've died, they've dehydrated, they're dull, and naturally they should desquamate and just basically come off. But sometimes with kind of all the oil and the sebum and things, it can thicken and they get clogged up and stick together and kind of cause comedons to form on the skin. That's hyperkeratinization. And we also have the rate and the amount of sebum produced. Again, that's something that originates from the androgen hormone. That is another factor that can cause acne. And lastly, we have bacterial proliferation. So the bacteria that causes acne is a P. acnes bacteria. So this kind of sits on the surface of the skin. So if this kind of gets into your pores and mixes with all the oil and everything that's clogging, again, comedons and lesions and things will form. So those are the 4 main things that cause acne. Now let's talk about the aggravating factors. So we have product usage. So that's either using the wrong products or using products in the wrong way that can aggravate acne. We have the sun, which is why I always say no matter what your skin type is, you need to be using SPF. Environmental factors, you know, pollution and exhaust fumes and things like that. So that's why we always recommend antioxidants, you know, like vitamin C in your routine. Dairy, unfortunately, is an aggravator. So if you are somebody that's acne prone or you're suffering from acne, it's always a good idea to look at your diet. Medication, some medications do aggravate acne. You've got steroids. So people that use, you know, some of those organic products, you find that you start using it and your skin just breaks out, angry kind of grade 3, grade 4 breakouts, and that's because of the excessive amounts of steroids that are in some of these products. Another aggravating issue is pH balance. Your skin is naturally at a pH of between 4 and 5.5, and when you use products that are maybe drying or excessively alkaline, you're kind of taking your skin off balance effectively, and that can cause acne. And lastly, lifestyle. So what's your water intake like? You know, makeup usage, things like washing your makeup brushes regularly, things like changing your pillowcases weekly, and your routine in terms of making sure you do your PM routine and you cleanse, and you're not kind of leaving all the bacteria on your face and rolling it all over on your pillow, you know. So those are the aggravating factors that we need to consider. So after talking about all of that, let's talk about what we can help you, how we can help you. So in terms of treatments in clinic, for kind of the lower grade acne, we have the Blemish Rescue, which is a facial that just kind of seeks to decongest, exfoliate, you know, extract as well. And what we're really trying to do is to reduce inflammation, to soothe your skin and to kill off bacteria. And we do that in a number of ways. We use lots of different active ingredients, just kind of depending on the circumstances. So things like blue LED light therapy, things like salicylic acid, things like willow bark sulfur, and another mouthful, 5-aminolenoleic acid. Okay, for a kind of a more intense treatment protocol, we have the Blemish Peel. So this is basically using a BHA, salicylic acid, at a higher percentage than what you would get in your kind of at-home products, to initiate a superficial peeling of the skin. What this allows for is deeper exfoliation, you know, so we're facilitating kind of easier passage of cosmetic products into that basal layer of the epidermis, and ultimately what we're trying to achieve is clearer complexion. So in terms of products, what can we offer you, right? Okay, skincare products, let's go through those. We have the anti-acne bar. What we found is that this is really, really good for, you know, even inflamed forms of acne, and that's because of the ingredients in it. We have activated charcoal that helps to draw out the impurities that block your pores. Okay, we have tea tree essential oil in here that has antibacterial properties, anti-inflammatory properties, it's antimicrobial. So we have peppermint oil in here, again antiseptic, antibacterial, and it also has a cooling effect, which is nice for inflamed forms of acne. Another Amulcare skincare product that is helpful in the fight against acne is the pore refining serum. For some of the ingredients in this baby, you've got lavender hydrosol in there, so it's hydrating, but on the other side of that, it's antibacterial and it's antiseptic. You've got niacinamide, which helps with sebum regulation. You've got allantoin, which is, aside from being hydrating, it is anti-inflammatory. We've got willow bark extract in here. I mentioned that it has exfoliating properties earlier, and there's orange essential oil, again with antimicrobial properties. So this is one that you should have in your arsenal in your fight against acne. Now in the Bioderma range, we have Sebium Gel Moussant. So this is a cleanser, it's a gel cleanser, and this is purifying, so it helps to get rid of excess sebum, and it doesn't compromise your skin barrier. Within that range as well, there are two products I'll talk about quickly. You've got Sebium Global, Sebium Hydra. So this one is a good treatment product for, you know, spots, general spots and blackheads. The ingredients in here, things like salicylic acid, zinc, gluconate to regulate sebum, and another mouthful, guys, methacrylic cross polymer, again helps with excessive sebum and any acne producing oils. This one is really good because it helps to compensate for sometimes drying effect of acne treatments, so it's ultra moisturizing whilst also treating your skin. Lastly, guys, is SPF. Okay, sun is an aggravating factor for acne, so you cannot forget to use your SPF. The only thing I would say is perhaps choose one that is oil free or has like a gel kind of cream consistency and has a matte finish. Okay, but do not omit SPF from your skincare routine if you're acne prone. So that is it, guys. If you are suffering from acne, please comment below, tell us kind of the treatment protocols you've tried, the products and the ingredients that you have tried. There are a couple of other things that we have in clinic to help you, so do call, send a DM, you know, send a text, WhatsApp, and we'll get right back to you. Okay, so thank you guys for listening all the way to the end. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care.